No, I didn't. No, I didn't go to my studio. I should have. We went and saw Michelle and talked to her. And I think that's the best thing for him right now. He's
Before we go in, though, we should close the cellar doors because maybe that's how the rats. They come in all. Very distressing. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Tomorrow, that's why I'm taking the piano. I'm very. First of all, yeah. They do whatever they want. I mean, you know. First of all, I don't think if I put it has it's out of tune and there's this broken string, so it has to be repaired. So that's what's going to have to be done. But you know, not that anybody asked me about anything, they just go and they take stuff. Yeah. And if he has a piano, not like he said the Joyce is a Steinway, I said, oh. Well, actually, it really needs a lot of work to do. Right in the front. So Ledermans there.
Well, if you want, you should introduce me as your agent, and I can be there to buffer any kind of intuition.
Well, it's all right, they can have it because I couldn't use it at the other place. And I really don't play it much anymore, but I do like to have access to a piano. I'm sure you're a piano player. You know, really, so I don't really play it anymore. I'm not taking singing lessons. My singing teacher called me up. I haven't heard from her in years. She must be in her 90s.
Yeah, you getting guys with her or not?
What?
You getting guys with her?
Well, no, yes, I did.
Oh, right, you
It
go.
was very
You
nice.
guys going to go, what's her name? Hannah?
Hanny. Hanni. Myers. M-Y-E-R-S. Really nice woman. And M-Y-E-R-S. Myers. She's nice. Right there. I was so shocked. I think she wasn't around anymore. When you start, for years.
Where is that?
Yeah. A shield on bacon in Europe. Of course, it was just a lecture. Not like the way they do it in the American. You have a lot of hands-on. That was just very smart. This is how it's done. This is 18 out of the Marine Corps, and he called me in Western Michigan. He said, I'd like to come back and finish my degree. And I said, come right back. They didn't even bat an eye. Go back to 7. Go back here. Right.
You try to keep it.
I mean, he's been saying that they were broken up for the past like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
She wasn't talking to me.
Yeah, he was like, oh, we must have broken up. But I was like, I thought I kind of knew that, and this would be closure. I didn't think it was going to make him more upset.
Ooh,
Shut that guy off.
What happened to him? Is he okay?
What is he? Sleeping?
Not that. Don't be trying as hard as
He said, I'll give Michelle's another $2,000 when you can get it.
that's not gonna solve it.
It's not gonna solve it, and then she didn't bring it up, so good.
Well, she wasn't there.
But did they find out where she was today?
No, I when sorry, it's on the show.
Yeah.
We saw Michelle.
Was she in the hospital?
No, we saw her at her house.
Yeah. The other one, the first one,
That's what
she
I'm
was
saying.
$2,000.
Yeah.
Also,
I don't think that's the most important thing. I think the relationship between anybody who is with anybody and their parents and their family is important. And I think you can't stay calm. And that's, there's the love. It's like, that's the now. That's why he wants to just do that. She got the daughter. But it's like with the mother of your fiance, on you, see her, and you can give her $5,000, it's like, that's not, where that, like I mentioned it. I talked to Michelle, she saw Michelle, she's there at the place. I know she's living with her mother, and I know she's depressed to find out, and I know that was part of her breakdown, getting out of her mother's house, not honestly, understanding that. Even the whole basement thing, like, well, she's freaking out right now.
That's why I got more. I knew that would happen.
oh, yes, I'm not under the ugly.
Yeah, she's on that.
She didn't seem, I never met her mother, but I know her mother talked to me on Facebook once, and I just didn't really want to say much at the time. But her mother wasn't there today. I mean, I think she looked okay. Yeah, Michelle looked okay. I feel like whatever she's doing right now is probably what she needs to be doing. And I'm sorry that it's not what Mel wants.
So she's not interested in
No.
No. I mean,
Not.
Charlie, we didn't
It's
ask
not-
the question directly, but that's fine.
Well,
No, she still
should
cares
have.
about it, the first thing.
Because why you're saying it, I don't think that's.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, people.
I'm gonna write Michelle a letter. I'm gonna trust. I'm just gonna think, because it's like now I know that Michelle's open and hang out with her. So I'm just gonna go over there and hang out with her.
Yeah, that'd be
and,
fine.
and talk to her.
Yeah.
You know? And
Yeah.
it's like,
Make smart. Have some fun.
yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
gonna start by writing a letter. And I think if Mel wants to have any connection with her and feels like it's important on an immediate basis, the first thing, the only thing we should do is write her a letter.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna do. And it's like, it takes one day.
Well,
It's
she
not
knows where
that,
she
it's like,
is.
right.
Knows that he's been worried about, or she just.
Right.
But if she doesn't want it,
She never said that.
Time Michelle won. That's all I have to
Why are
do
you
is
awake right now?
Where are you?
I
There's
piss
no
all over
toilet paper in there.
myself.
Heads up.
I need to find my glasses.
there's no toilet paper again, I just put it down the other day.
What?
Where the
A lot of pooping going on around here.
I'm gonna kill myself now.
Okay. Tell us that, can you just narrate it? during while it's happening so that I know,
Wish somebody had told me.
and then I
It's
can
okay.
decide whether it's something
That can be.
worthwhile or
Your
not.
tissues.
It's always been the problem. It's successful at the end of the day.
Tissues
We do it the slow way. It's good. You know what's a soft? Have you ever heard of soft suicide, honey?
What?
Soft suicide? It's called drinking excessively, not giving a shit, smoking cigarettes, all this kind of thing. It's called soft suicide.
Wait. I soft suicide.
Oh, you're hard soft suicide. You didn't do over here. Why are you putting wearing a skin collar shirt?
Because all the other shirts are dirty,
Valid.
right?
Valid.
Invalid.
I do the same thing.
Invalid.
Invalid. Everyone's been soft suicide their way through this quarantine situation. But I wouldn't call it that.
Mel, you dropping bombs?
Didn't take a shower.
Which shower works?
They all work. I told him to
What do you do? He does himself?
I don't know. Next thing I'm up in the bathroom. Mel, he's gone. I don't know how he managed to get by his room, or else he's on the floor in the bathroom. I don't know. I was hiding in the bathtub and he took a piss this morning. He thought no one was there. I was there. In the bathtub. Weird. So I was like, oh fuck. Because I was like, I'm not gonna move.
And then by the time it already
I
got
just
too
decided,
late,
I was like, I'm just gonna sit in the bathtub, and then I was like, I'm just gonna sit here, and then he's saying it, like, and then I'm like, oh wait, if he's like not number one, then
I'm out of my Bill, don't you dare sit down on that toilet. I'm like, Bill, no. He's like, sorry, but we gotta go. I'm like, no. And I was like, why? Of all times, when I'm in the shower.
I understand. I understand.
Oh my god. Oh, and then the one time in college, my roommate had a layover.
Forever.
Same room. And I pretend to be asleep. That's where I'm gonna go home. It was too late. To tell them I was awake. Because now they're gonna think I'm creepy for not saying it in the first place. So I had to
surprised that you're not going to do it when you're
like talk to her about it later, and then oh no, they went there, and I'm like, oh no, I'm stuck. I'm gonna put a pillow on my head. She hated me that roommate. Wait. Oh yeah, Adrian. So it was this one time my roommate brought a guy back to the room, and I was like basically about to go to sleep, but I wasn't asleep yet. Thing, and then he'd go, but they got it on. But by the time I was like, I don't want to hear anymore, I'd already been listening for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I was like, now it's too creepy. Instead, they got it on, but like by the time I realized it was going all the way, I was like, I can't stop them now. What do?
Right? You gotta live through that.
I have to
You
live.
pretend to be a dead carcass
That's what I was doing.
where somebody's coming in, ready to fuck somebody. You gotta.
I had to just go all the way. I should have done that.
You should have. You know. But
know.
did it seem like you cared about your roommate?
No, she hated me.
Oh, okay. It seemed like she was enjoying it.
Yes.
Then you
yes.
should have.
I know. I really should have. No. I didn't like my roommate at all. But I thought maybe like, oh, I don't know, just I didn't know what to do. I was never in that.
Those spike takes that you didn't pay.
I didn't want any of the guys at my college, so I didn't really care. Like I'm like, but maybe she gets late. She was
my freshman roommate was Heather Bell, and she Bell, I was Bell, and her boyfriend was this guy Dennis, who was like well over 400 pounds. And when he came over,
Yvonne's not coming.
Are you fucking kidding?
Yvonne's not coming. What just happened?
Are you serious?
No.
It's fine. No,
Yvonne's not coming.
Why not?
He has another errand to run and something to send off before I pass out. Then I have to be
Hey,
You've never done that, honey?
fellas gonna come out.
Oh, they have. And they will.
Yvonne is
They
a
do.
beautiful
I've
tree.
seen
I can't get
I've
anybody
seen
over
them.
here.
I've seen them on
You're gonna
behind
be
your back at
lining up.
CBS. Oh, no, I have. I have. When we go to CBS together. Yes. 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 I have seen.
Actually, I don't look my age, so.
I know, exactly.
And
It's like all these guys, these older Jewish guys, oh, I've seen them looking at you, spying on you. I'm not kidding. This is real life. Because I'm like, I didn't know that there was this many Jewish men of this demographic hanging out at CBS. But I could have expected it on a weekend.
Small one or the other one?
The bigger one. Oh, but they are like, their eyes are trained on you. I'm telling you, if you move into any kind of community living, you're gonna have to fight them all. Oh yeah, and I'll be there for you. There is no other hot man to me. Am I right, honey? Elderly Jewish, that's it.
To hang out.
Yeah, but that's like, I mean, that's the whole thing.
I did send you a
Like,
paragraph about it.
You gotta act. Like they're
Yes.
really,
They'll come to you.
really.
I do want to
into
visit.
it.
So you plan to be back.
Because
And now I'm
it's
not
like,
sure you
you're
can make it to
crazy.
They'll
Croatia.
just corner you in a basement someday.
My roommate is going to go to Croatia on Wednesday. He's fleeing the country.
That's neat. You're
Something
like,
like that. But so they have to give him a COVID test.
Yeah,
They might close the borders. So we might come back.
it's like,
But I, he already has pictures and a bunch of books. I'm like, oh, come hang out. Yeah, he's so cute. And he just got back from Minneapolis for the past 4 months, and so I want to hang out with them. Yeah.
Oh, you went to Minneapolis.
His parents are in Minneapolis. He was just there.
And he's trying to go to, wait, I thought this was a Russian.
Fake
This
Russian.
guy is Russian.
He's Russian, but he's also his parents are in Minneapolis.
Is a Russian background, is what you're trying to say?
He speaks with a Russian accent.
He really does.
Oh my god, and he's so hot.
How
And
long has he lived in?
he's lived in America most of his life, but he's like a Harvard PhD.
I really want to just throw him about Fernando.
That's what my plan was.
Who's Fernando?
I told this
A mutual friend on Facebook. So, but he's my roommate, but he's leaving, but he doesn't know if he can make it all the way there. So I'm like, but also he's very attractive. And if he's leaving,
She's been married since she was 21 years old.
we talk
So
for
if
5
you
years.
want to know about your
We can talk
relatability
forever.
spectrum and what you're trying to say right
I
now,
met Marty when I was 17.
well, that's very late. And very
And,
respectful.
I met them because the dopes who lived in the big apartment. Yeah, the boys who lived in the apartment building. I didn't even know their names. No,
They knew you.
How did they know me? I don't know. And I remember because they introduced me to Marty. And they said, Marty, come meet Henny. And I said, oh, I don't know who I am. You know, I didn't know them. Because the big apartment building. So that's why I met Marty.
He does want to meet everybody in the bunker at some point, but that's not really going to happen. He's in Croatia.
No,
So I feel like he's not really going to make it to Croatia.
probably not.
He's going to come
He's not
back.
gonna make it.
He's not going to make it because
Why is he going to Croatia?
he's fleeing the country.
Why?
There's nothing left for him here.
That's how smart he is.
He's got a lot of friends in Croatia.
He doesn't come on. He's like, there's nothing left for me out here.
Sometimes he just like disappears for weeks and he comes back. I'm like, hey, where were you? He's like, the Balkans. And I'm like, where the hell? Yeah.
He loves to be number 2. Is it that?
I know, they're everywhere.
That.
Yeah, bats. There's a lot of bats here. Yeah, if you look up at the sky, you see them fly by every couple of minutes. You see a bat fly by.
But he still the job, so maybe he has to get up and work.
So Mrs. Michelle's like a dinner.
She was
There,
there.
thank God.
We didn't even bring that up really too much.
So she is
Yeah,
home, so at least he knows who she is.
Yeah.
But he's not, she's not.
I mean, she's always loud. But she's in her pajamas, very tired, very
way that
she's
now
doing her thing.
questioning.
Would hear it, yeah.
It's
I
like
understand
it's
that.
like if he heard her talk and say what she's saying, then he would have an understanding. And I get that. It's like if you're in that situation where it's like something like this happened, and you were really in it with somebody. And you're in it in the way that it's like you're against the world. And
Yeah.
that person disappears. It's not cool.
Yeah.
It's not okay. You can't just move on. You can't. Unless you're like a fucking horrible person. I don't even want to say that, but what is and there's no answer. There's just what is. And he's in distress because he doesn't know what is. And I feel like our interpretations of what is something. But
Yeah, he's pressing that remote. He's got a remote in his hand. Oh, yeah.
yes, he maybe something. Really? I think he started drinking. I don't know on this today. I think that today though was a positive step for
Absolutely.
everybody. Honestly. I
Well, at least
believe
he
that in
knows
my
that
heart.
she's back.
She's not in North Korea.
It's, I don't think that she's not interested in the physical thing.
Right now,
Never
she
said
just
that.
needs her space. But I don't think it's good to get enough also.
I agree.
And her mother, you know, keeps her.
Yeah.
Because it's not a doctor. Money is the difference. Because now we know for sure it's Michelle doesn't want to be
Right.
in that. She's not being victimized.
Did you tell her?
Yeah.
At the same
Both of
time,
them. I followed up Lauren.
setting Michelle there tonight.
She wants to see you. You want to hang out with her, which is wonderful. Offer support, friendship, you know. And so long as it's not tied to like Mel, I think it's going to be great. And I think that you guys might help get her back into reality. She probably is feeling good right now because she might have had questions as to whether or not she'd be accepted or rejected by her peer group. And now she knows for a fact, not only did Mel send someone over to, you know, that probably wasn't the right thing, but you guys
even
going
say it
over
like
there,
that.
you guys going over
No,
there
it
and
didn't
seeing
send her. Are you
her.
fucking kidding me? I
What?
sent us over there.
Yeah.
So that's not even.
No, I'm talking about when the
That's not
cop
even
was sent
choice of
over.
premise.
The cop sent,
Yeah, no, I told her, and I told her that I did that. She was upset about
oh,
that.
okay, yep.
And I said,
Oh, she was
well,
upset.
I did that. Not really, but
'Cause we
she was
care.
like, he called the cops, he called the wellness check. I'm like, I did that. I said that. I said to do that. Your life, about your mother, about your 3-year absence of life, like about all this shit. And
That's interesting. Just the isolation for that period of time. at
yeah, I
home,
know she's
under those
capable of that. I get it. On paper, it's like
With the mother, though.
I'm capable.
You can go and hide somewhere else, but it's like the mother seems like would be a primary thing that she's done, right? I mean, isn't that her phone life, the mother?
When she's leaving, maybe not when she's there. And I would just like to go. I think it's going to be okay. I think it's going to be okay. I can't, you know, I don't know how long it's going to be like this. Why?
Both.
Why? And I
Both are great.
Like, you know, you don't expect it at all.
No, she didn't. She was shocked.
Makes a big difference,
Yeah.
yeah. Very positive.
Yeah, she was
You
shocked.
guys are great.
It was a little weird, not gonna lie.
Well,
Sitting in the hallway.
yeah. The door's open now. At least, write a letter, and anything write a letter that would be meaningful to her. Maybe I'll send her a box of Whitman's or something. I don't know. I don't think that she's like, I don't have any personal problem with her. And she's been great. We went out many times. It's always been good. She was fine until she came here. She's always been good. In company, in social circles, in Somerville, in Alston, wherever we were, any restaurant we went to, she's always been great. Michelle's always that out of her. I didn't expect that either.
She went great.
Now she's just trying to process it. She'll come back to being herself. She'll get back out there again. This isn't the end of Michelle. We'll see her again.
It's not even like she did anything where she's like facing criminal charges. Like I feel like she feels like she like bombed her social life, like it's the end of the world. But like in actuality,
Second time around.
Yeah, but in actuality, it's like she isn't facing like criminal charges. She hasn't. There's a lot of worse things that.
She didn't kill anybody.
She didn't kill anybody. She caused a lot of problems. We know she's crazy, so we forgive that. And
I don't think she's crazy. I honestly don't think she's crazy.
I mean, I personally don't relate to her.
She's excitable.
It's not the same kind of crazy that I can relate to. I'm crazy too. It's just a different way. So it's hard for me to understand her maybe the way you do Jarva. I still like her aesthetic, and I think she's funny as hell. But I also like Mel to be stable. So
Yeah.
I want everyone to be okay, but I wouldn't minimize the crazy either. Because like the deep end has been gone off like multiple times over the past like 4 months that she's gone over the deep end, and in like ways that have like monetary, like legal, and a bunch of other like consequences for people around her, which is something that you have to like make sure that people
Not that much in this big scheme of things. Not
in the big scheme of things it could be way worse, but just
yeah,
The
the scheme of
things-
things have to end.
yeah.
The good news
I'm
is
not wishing
You
death
don't
on her.
ever have to. It's like
I have a very
That's like you don't have to go into business with somebody.
right,
But
but
in the scheme of things,
No,
it's
but
like
I hang out with tons of friends I would never go into
it's
business with.
valuable.
But I also don't expect them to go nuts and call the cops on somewhere I'm at. Like there's just certain risks
Yeah,
that
but
want to
that didn't
happen.
touch you at all. That
No,
had
I know,
nothing
but
to
it
do
doesn't
with you.
mean
The
I know it's
they
content
could have
there,
touched her. She
Are you
just
fucking-
easily could have been in the house.
And
She
it's
just as
touched
easily
a
could have
lot
been
of
in the
people
house.
here.
Anyone that's been in the
It touched
house,
fucking Michelle Wong,
It
the
touched Kenny.
absolute most. Fuck you.
it
Fuck
touched
all of you. It touched Michelle Wong.
So it's okay to call the cops. That's like an okay thing to you?
You
Because fuck you.
Because I dealt with it. Penny dealt with it.
Sure you
We're not.
And why aren't you mad?
Fuck you. Fuck you. That's what I have to say. Because
There's hardline rules in my code of honor.
Yeah,
That's all I
and
gotta
I
say.
think your code of honor is bullshit.
Well, I think Michelle's full of shit. Sorry, I
Yeah,
don't
you're
actually
just
care about her
making-
that much.
yeah,
I care about Mel 100 times
exactly.
more.
Pretend
Yeah.
you care
Yes,
that.
I
Yeah.
care about her enough.
That was felt.
Yes,
That's
I'm sure, and that's why I was like,
right.
let's go.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you care about her because I don't actually wish
Yeah.
death on her, but I
So
don't
that's why I'm
actually
gonna visit
like. I
her
don't want her to
on my own.
die, but I don't want her to fucking have any contact with Mel. And I don't like talking to her. I wasn't gonna go myself.
I know you weren't going to sleep. Care about
No, go myself.
Go.
I wasn't gonna go
I
myself.
know you
I
weren't.
think it was
I
very
absolutely
positive
know
that
you
you
weren't.
guys went.
And I will still be. I'm still gonna forgive her.
I think it's okay.
But I still would never let that go on my property. Fuck no. She's not an enemy.
She's not an enemy to you, and you're trying to.
The big picture is you don't call the fucking cops. You don't
No,
bring
that's
the cops
not
on
you
a
don't call it
situation.
That's a bullshit picture.
The cops don't exist.
That's
Yes,
so
I
easy.
have. Yes,
Well,
I
yeah,
have.
when? Where were
I've
you?
been to prison. In
When?
South Carolina.
Which prison? How long?
I don't fucking know. A day.
That's not prison, that's jail.
No, I got moved to prison, and I went to prison.
For a
First
day.
time I got arrested, I was arrested and I was moved to prison. I was in prison for a day.
You can live in your la la land because you went to one night of fucking
Okay,
protective
so
clothing.
there's no right answer. Because you thought you were going to win with me by saying
I'm not trying to fight with you, Trevor. I'm just
and then
saying it's
telling
not
you I
like
went
the
to
cops
prison,
didn't
and
raid the
you're telling me
house
that's
multiple
not good enough
times with an
to relate
8-year-old
to you.
woman here. And that's like automatic. Doesn't matter your
Yeah,
feelings.
you're
Doesn't
fucking
matter your
bullshit.
feelings.
You're
Doesn't matter your
against
feelings.
Yeah, your feelings actually don't matter.
I don't even have them.
Case, yeah, that's bullshit.
I don't even have them
You're
about her.
operating on your feelings.
Yes, my
Like this
feelings
whole
are I
thing
don't
is
want
really
cops
not
involved.
about you, and you're projecting your feelings onto all of it.
Yes,
And
I'm not
everything
telling you to do
and
anything
that's
different.
bullshit.
I'm only telling you how I feel.
It doesn't.
I'm only telling you how I feel. I'm not telling you how you should feel. But what I am saying is that do not dilute his fucking dreams by saying he has a chance with her. Because even if he did, that wouldn't be a good thing. They would never have a good relationship, Jarva. They would never be healthy together. They are both crazy and need to take care of themselves for a long time first.
That's pretty.
Jarva, do not give me that bullshit. They need to take care of themselves first. He needs to find someone better, or she does, or they need to be alone.
Who do you think you are?
I'm-
have the authority over other people.
I'm not telling him what to do. I'm
Yes,
telling
you are.
him.
You're saying what he needs to
I'm
do.
saying
is
do not be around
saying what
and
Michelle
say that
needs
maybe he
to
has a
say.
chance with her. So
I
he
don't
keeps
have
screaming.
the answer. Of course he has a chance with her. Of course he has a chance with her. He's engaged with her.
He doesn't have a chance with her, Jarva. It's not going to happen.
That's
I have to read between the lines of her facial expression. I feel like you're not in
That's
reality
your
about it.
opinion. I don't know.
That is
I'm
my
not,
opinion.
I'm objective.
But I think it's more
Not
dangerous.
healthy.
Not healthy to each other. It's toxic.
People help together. I can see.
We're taking living 2 months.
What are you going to do about it? Michelle isn't, and Michelle's not.
If he-
You're thinking
if he-
about. Oh, you're right.
if
You know.
If he's living on if he's living on
It's
instead of
unhealthy.
You don't want to. Every person that you
No, I
don't want.
think there's a lot of value in,
he just
expectations,
it's manage expectations here.
manage expectations.
This isn't a radio show. This is real life.
What does that mean?
It's not a fucking fun drama to go on air.
What does that mean?
I'm just saying this isn't something
Why
to
are you
keep going
saying
and
that?
hounding.
Why are
I'm
you
just gonna
saying
cut off for now. Cut
Why are you
off for
saying
now
that?
and focus on Mel.
What are you saying?
Because you love to go into things.
Oh, you think I'm doing a radio show?
You have done 2 radio shows
Are
about it.
you fucking kidding me? I've done 2 radio shows.
With
about it.
Steve and everything. And I don't think that was necessarily, I'm not saying just live in reality.
Live in reality? Where do you fucking think I live? Are you kidding me?
So what are you gonna do about you?
I live.
Do
Are
something for
you
you then.
fucking kidding me?
Focus on you then,
Are you
Jarva.
fucking serious? You're gonna lecture me about what Mel should do instead of making a radio show of it? And where do you? Are you fucking kidding me?
Jarva, I'm not trying to make you upset here. What I'm trying to say is that, Jarva, the best thing for Matt is to cut it off with him and Michelle. Don't give him hope.
You know, because you're living in it, right? Because you're living here, because you know Mel.
You think hope that you get more
make
obsessed
a radio
and say
show about it, and you actually care.
He's gonna
fucking bullshit.
He's gonna stay in a spiral every
Bullshit.
day. He's gonna stay in a spiral every day obsessed with her.
Okay,
Yeah.
Instead of focusing on his future life. That's all I'm saying. It's not really fun. It's like he's gonna be in a spiral all the
It's
time.
not really fun. You think I'm having fucking fun? Are you fucking
She's talking
kidding
about
me?
him right now.
I'm talking about him.
Yeah, no, why is it not fucking fun? No,
And she does not want to see you. She doesn't want
that's
fucking
bullshit.
to see him,
Bullshit,
Jarva.
dude. You're
She
just
said
like,
that.
You don't understand.
She doesn't want to see
You
him.
don't understand the intricacies of the situation.
He was not capable of
You're
understanding
saying
these
to
things.
me that I'm trying to prolong a radio show about which I don't do a radio show about Mel and Michelle Wan. That's ludicrous. And you're trying to say that I don't care. And then I'm telling Mel the honest truth about what she actually said instead of some bullshit that you're trying to say that it's over. You're give up on
You're
it
leading him.
because
You're
I want to
giving him what he
my
wants to
radio
hear.
show.
You're giving him what he wants to hear. And that's not going to
fucking
help him.
insane. No, I'm not.
Yes, you
No,
are.
I'm
You're
not.
saying, oh,
dude.
she might
You're
still
not
love
even
you.
fucking here.
She might
You're
still
not
love
here.
you.
You're not here.
I know.
I'm living here. I'm here with Mel every day. And you're trying to fucking come at me and say this bullshit? Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not trying
Are you kidding me?
It's
Because that's the only way
you're like egomaniacal.
Are you not trying to help Mel?
Full of shit. Fuck you. Just fuck you. Don't even fucking talk to me about it anymore. Fuck you. Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care. Like,
maybe you have more
empathy.
empathy.
Somebody that cares. Yeah, maybe I do. Or maybe I'm just trying to make a radio show. I'm just waste months of my life being in misery here in this fucking house.
What are you doing here?
Fuck you. Honestly, I'm sorry. Fuck you.
What are you doing here if that's what it is?
What am I doing in here? What is what it is?
If you're in misery.
I don't want to talk.
I think that
I think you're like projecting hardcore, and that is like such bullshit to say to me. That is such fucking bullshit. It's like, why don't you think for a second about what you're doing here, why you're here, what your role in it is, and be honest about that.
I'm trying to see my friends and help them.
Well, you're not. You're not. You're not.
I think
you're not. You're edging out the door, and Michelle Wong was ready to talk to you. She would have hung out with you for 2 hours. You don't have time for that. You don't have time for Mel. You don't have time for me. You don't have time
I have time for you. I have time for you. I came here to hang out with you above all, Charva.
Yeah, and fucking try and say some shit like that.
Because I'm your friend.
Fuck you. You're not my friend.
Yes.
Because of your actions and because of what you fucking think.
No, she's taking a more pragmatic approach. It is not healthy for Mel Lederman to hold on to this dream.
Exactly.
It's going to hurt him more in the future. Michelle is taking more
I'm not
initiative right now. She's taking more initiative than Mel is right now.
Lie to people and leave them like they're cattle. I treat people with
Michelle's just trying to keep calm and carry on right now.
Yeah, I can read between the lines.
Yeah, then
There's
you
no
have an
future.
opinion. You have an opinion. You're just, why are you piling on to an opinion you want? You don't know that at all.
I care about Mel primarily.
Go for it. I don't care.
Do you want Mel to be hung up on Michelle for another 6 months while you can find an
I just
apartment?
want to leave.
No, let her
I
cut the
already
cord.
packed my stuff, and I will just leave and not be a part of it, and maybe that will help everybody. Honestly.
I don't think you're toxic in the situation. That's not what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
give a fuck what you think about the situation, and I also would just leave it.
Bakeries aren't going to help him right now.
Why? You're telling.
I'm not telling him lies, though.
Yeah, you are.
You think there's
I'm
hope?
telling him my
Just
opinion.
recorded the thing.
You telling me there's hope?
Because I'm not.
Are you telling me that their relationship is going to end up with
Why am I telling you anything? Why are you so desperate for
wrong?
an answer to somebody else's problem? It's not yours.
Is she wrong?
I care about my friends.
Wrong about what?
I care about my friends. This is
She's
my
not in
opinion. I
love
may be
with
wrong.
Michelle
Do you think
Wong.
there's a chance?
She's not engaged to Michelle Wong.
No.
None of you are. I'm not
You're
going to
talking about
lie to
someone else's
somebody.
delusions.
If you're no, I'm talking about somebody else's engagement. I'm talking about two people
Which was
that
a
care
delusion
about
in the
each other.
first place.
Well, you guys have your own opinions, and that's your opinion. I'm not caring about you projecting.
No, this is they say it themselves. They say that themselves.
She's doing more right now to look out for herself, I think. And that's positive.
Yes.
I think the most important thing that's happened today is that you guys know for a fact
This is her
that she
choice.
has half a clue. She ain't go bed. The mother took the internet away. The mother did this. The mother did that. You know, for Michelle. Michelle's got her issues, but maybe she is in a situation where she doesn't have control. Now we know she is in control. And she's making these decisions because she wants to better herself, or at least stabilize herself.
Right.
You know, he's
Mel
such a
shouldn't
great
be
politician, right? Because he wasn't there for any of the conversation. But
This
you
stuff was
totally agree
obvious
with
in the
him
first
about what
place.
he
This
said.
stuff, I knew this
But you
before it
disagree with
happened.
me.
If she
Because
saw,
I was
if
there.
she saw me
And I'll
two
say,
people,
So what are you saying? You're saying that they have a
No,
chance
she
together?
wouldn't. She
okay,
wouldn't.
I know that.
That's the reason she
Which
didn't.
is why I stayed in the car. I know that.
She did not want to see either of them. She made that clear.
Remember,
Yeah.
That's true.
She made that clear.
Bullshit and conjecture and, you know, whatever you
I
do.
don't think
And
you
that's
can construct a
fine.
reality in which
It's
they're okay together.
It's like, I get it and perceive the positive ends of it, but it's like,
She never said anything about the She never said anything. if Mel's the kind of person that will cling to hope and obsess and obsess and
Yeah, thank
obsess.
God I don't be that
Which
person. too.
primary cause
I'd
of
be the
stress in
same
life
person
right
Yes,
now.
that's
exactly.
trying to
The
kill myself.
obsession with the Michelle question is one of his
So
great
it's best to
Okay,
just
lie to him. Just
even
she
say
said she
it.
doesn't want
I
anything
wish
to
she
do
would
with
do
him.
it.
It's over.
That would be
Like it's like
Yes,
you know,
I am.
It's like I understand what Michelle's going through, and it's a lot, and it doesn't come down to that.
right, but what does that have to do with Mel right now? She
It
doesn't want
has
to talk to him.
a lot to do because he's on the other side of that, and they're both going through.
And she
shit.
wants to stay on the other side.
Yeah, she still loves him, and that's the only thing she said was that she loves him. She
I
never
believe
said.
that.
She said that?
So then start.
That doesn't mean in love.
Then fucking, it's like just leave me out of it. If you know better than what is true of being good for Mel, and tell him this, and that'll make it easier, and
I
we'll
loved
make
Bill
it
for
better.
months after we broke up.
Fucking
Doesn't mean I want to be with him.
babysit
He'll say I
on
love
your
him.
own fucking terms. I'm not gonna lie to somebody about what somebody said and what they meant. That's fine for you to give your opinion about what you think you read between
That's
the
what I
lines
did.
and what you. But it's like I think I understand Michelle better than you. I think I
Probably.
understand what she's going through better than you.
We're
And
just
I don't think that that's the truth. And I'm not going to say that to somebody that's been heartbroken and like going
But the
off the walls
heartbreak will
for
go
weeks.
on longer.
Then do it. Then do it. Just leave me the fuck out of it. 'Cause I don't lie to people. I don't embellish shit. I don't fucking lead any fucking witness. So do it. Don't talk to me about it. Well,
At
be
the end of the
honest
day,
from my
at
end.
the-
Say whatever you want. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to talk about it with you. It's not worth it for me to talk about it with either of you. It really isn't, and I don't want to, and I'm not going to. Don't talk to me about it. Go wake up now out of his fucking drunken ass sleep and tell him that Michelle doesn't love him and is never gonna love him.
I didn't
And
say
see how
that.
much better that makes him. You don't even fucking care.
It's
You're like a
not-
drive-by shooting, dude, and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, but don't talk to me about it anymore. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it with either of you. I don't want to talk about it at all. I don't, because it's like sharing an actual. I don't even need to say anything. I just don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to be around you. Do whatever you want.
Like,
so excited.
yeah, I know. I actually care more about Jarvis than anybody. I wouldn't even come at her like that, but I also don't want. I feel like there's a grandstanding thing happening here with the belief in love when this can't really work.
It's not possible.
It's not possible, and it's best that he just has friends around that are going to help him through the heartbreak.
Yep.
Instead of leading him on to some fantasy. But I mean, I didn't mean to come at Joe. It's just that it is just that, like.
No, I understand that.
So she's fine. She's fine, and she's choosing not to.
It was just mute.
Well, he could just not talk to her also, and then never have to give her money. I'm a
Yeah.
pragmatic person. I don't know.
She is doing more right now.
Right.
Mel is.
She's doing the right thing.
Mel could destabilize her. Again. You could argue that Mel's leaving her, was a contributing factor to her wanting to kill herself. So it's good that Michelle and Mel are separate. And it's good that Michelle works on herself. Even if Mel never works on himself and never accepts it, it's still positive, I think, that Michelle works on herself. Because I don't think there's any hope here. And I don't think that these false ideas of some kind of last minute harmony are going to be good for anyone.
Yeah,
They're not
and
good for Jarvis.
do not act like she has not caused harm.
They're not good for Mel.
And
They're
don't
not
act
good
like
for
Michelle. Don't act like Michelle hasn't done wrong.
She's done all kinds of it.
You know what I mean? Like.
I ran through it with Mel. You could run through it just by numbers. Mel
And
said,
yeah, just because it didn't
Mel
affect
said,
me doesn't mean that I can't be alarmed by it.
Thank God we weren't here.
Right, exactly. Like, but I see it, and it's like
Just
that is
as
too
easily.
much.
Lauren was almost caught up in that whole situation.
Wait here to fix your internet.
They
When the
could have
cops are
ended.
here.
They could have ended in a violent situation.
Yeah, the cops don't like these.
You know.
And it's just sort of like there's also like risk management to consider. And I know it's a lot harder to feel when your heart's involved. I know that. I know it's a hard thing to take, but I don't think that. I mean, I will acknowledge it. I'm not speaking here like I'm God. This is my opinion, and that's why I am like like Michelle sitting there in silence, Jarvis going on and on, and I'm like I think there's a lot of protecting from her too.
Of course.
But I love Jarvis, actually, above all. So, like, whatever. I hope she gets over it. I'm really just speaking the truth that I'm seeing.
It's the vodka.
Yeah, well, she really wanted martinis.
Vodka, yeah.
That's a surprise and yeah. Hopefully they feel okay. I do care about Mel. I actually think that he's done less harm.
I think yeah.
And I don't know, it's hard. I don't know, but I feel like he's gonna have a lot of shit to work on his own. And so why give him a chance to think about someone who doesn't want to talk to him when
She does not want to talk.
No.
But he wants to know she wasn't there because she was.
There could be no doubt. We know two things now. Number one, Michelle's in control of communication.
Yeah, she's in control of the situation.
The second thing we know is that not only is she in control of her communication, but she was at home working on herself.
Yeah.
And I think she recognizes that dealing with Mel right now would further stabilize her. And right now, she's making the choice to work on herself and not kill herself.
Yeah.
Because just as easily, she'd go kill herself.
Yeah, and that's not what I
Would she have been
want.
successful? We'd be at a wake service for her.
Yeah.
And the story would be that she whacked herself after something. That would be the story. Mel lost control. The second. That's right. That's neighbor. Nothing is loud. They fire that thing up in the morning. Nobody is loud.
I'm not trying to
Don't take it that way. She's gonna get upset. She's gonna represent upset because guilty is the loss. Yeah. Around here.
But I mean, we do have a big time.
Of course.
I don't know. I just have a different, I did not hear.
I believe you. I don't have.
You don't have to have. Okay, sorry. We were going to record it, which is technically illegal. And also, I turned it off because we didn't know we were going to get into the house. And then we did, and I'd already turned it off.
It's an invasion of privacy.
And Mel called me right before, I was knocking on the door, so I was like kind of too busy to turn it back on again.
I told not to do that again.
Just sort of a situation. Then suddenly Michelle at the door, like, I gotta go.
Yeah. Then it's just
I am trying to help. I'm not trying to be a drive-by friend.
Yeah.
But that's all friends really are sometimes. Everybody has their own shit to deal with. And if Jarvis needs help with anything, then I can help with, I'll be there. But there's only so much that
You do.
yeah. But I did not go there because I care about Michelle.
I know that.
And I made that clear. And I care about her enough. I don't want her to die. I think she's funny. I like her. I actually do wish her well. Maybe I'm two-faced. I don't know. I don't trust her yet.
Me.
It will take work for me to trust her. Exactly. It will take work for me to trust her, but I'm not ruling out that could happen. But that is entirely separate from.
Just happy with any kind of result they could have resulted from that. They could have shown up here. Wow. Oh my boyfriend is crazy. He and some other guy are holed up in the house with a bunch of weapons.
Yeah.
explosives and stuff.
Dude,
She was hoping that the SWAT team would be kicking the doors down, catching people.
Well, you had all that trouble before she said.
yes,
Yes, I had all that trouble. Yes, Marty. And Gloria, my daughter, was going to go get
and yeah, just because it didn't affect me that day, that was just luck.
She lost her constitutional right.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that I don't have a right to care about that.
ID. I am not interested in guns. And my niece, Marilyn, probably okay. She wants to pay this.
Right. Doesn't matter. You're an 80-year-old woman and you don't need this shit.
Even before. And you know, she called the police and they get you to so much trouble. And, you know, I don't know what to do. Another one to find out some friends look like that. So another husband kissed me when I met her.
Oh yeah.
And then she said she has nothing else in the office. She said the government's there. And they have the storage space and everything.
Just keep
Yeah.
storage space until they're ready to get
Well.
it back or whatever. You know, she's very worried. She was worried that, you know, people are going to come by and be like, oh, you have to clear it out, but she's not ready to do that right now.
So don't clear it out.
Yeah.
We know she's home.
He'll
That's fine.
continue to pay too.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
He'll
fine.
pay.
Why
Yeah.
does he have to pay for this?
He doesn't.
So let them pay.
He won't.
Well, I don't understand. Like, it's ridiculous.
It's like the mother said, until you pay the $2,000, we won't get the stuff. Which tells me they don't want the stuff.
He's
You know.
afraid that his
We can walk away.
They're gonna have to kill me tomorrow. That's what's the plan.
I'm gonna kill you if you don't lower your voice. Come
No,
on out.
tomorrow is gonna have to kill me.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay, I didn't know. He
So
wasn't
we're
with
down
you.
there last,
Oh, you went there last week.
roughly a week ago. Michelle Bowden passed the crash.
That's what he said.
Previous
He
girl.
said it would be really bad. I paid for rent.
She took a bunch of food out.
Awesome.
Yeah, she did that.
I,
And for whatever reason, although there's only 3 rooms in this place, it's 4 rooms. 2 rooms, a kitchen, and a bathroom. I didn't look behind the bar, which partitions the kitchen area, which is the galley kitchen, from the rest of the place. So I don't know if there's a bunch of food sitting there on the ground. And he leaves knowing that it's going to turn into a bunch of maggots.
Yeah, well,
The
that's
place
what
is
he's
gonna be-
upset about.
The
That's why
place
he
is going
wants
to be
to
full
go.
of flies
Yeah.
when we go back
That's
there.
why he wants to do. He wants to
There you
go. But I don't know what to do.
And I told
Gloria,
him
yeah,
that we could go do that.
Gloria said that he should send.
Ledermans.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said, it is all just my opinion.
Jockeys. You get a, hopefully.
Mad over,
Thank me.
Yeah, I mean, well, she could just tell me that. Like, I don't need to. I'm not,
over hamster.
that was a sweet answer.
It was a sweet hamster, but it's sad. The whole thing is sad.
We could have a service.
Anyway,
For that, I care about Gilby. I care about Jarva. I really do. Like, I'm not here to like bust your balls, but there was stuff with the whole it being a radio show for a couple of weeks, and it's like a super personal.
I didn't
issue.
realize. I should listen.
I don't know. It's just like even like I think that's one of the ways that like deals with stuff too is to make it like this into a public thing. To like get it out on the air and stuff, but then also like it's not really actually a resolved situation. So it's not like the best thing. Like, and I love getting bullshit out onto the air too. I'm the same way. Like, I love it, but it's chaotic and it's very. She's been very like I don't. I care about Michelle because Michelle's a human being.
Right.
That's about the extent of it.
Yeah.
Michelle, I appreciate her art, and I think she's really funny, and I think she has the potential to be someone really fun to hang out with, like, you know. But that's about as far as I'm going to get invested in Michelle.
Yeah.
Making sure she's not chained up in a basement. She's a human being. Shouldn't be chained up in a basement, obviously. But I obviously care about Mel and Dara, you and everybody way more than I care about.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not here to like make some toxic relationship get back together and get somebody else. So
It is toxic.
it's super toxic.
There's no other word for it.
It's toxic. And like, okay, like you can like, you know, like mince words or just like, you know, claim to like read a straw, so that's exactly what Nelson would do too.
Change the subject. What goes inside?
Nothing.
Can you say something inside?
Leave.
I'm actually, I gotta head out, so maybe someone can go finish this.
I wish I put this. No,
Take it with you.
no, he asked me to bring it to the
Leave it on the deck.
deck.
Yeah.
So I'll just bring it into the house. No point in moving it down.
Go ahead. Bring it anywhere you want.
All right. Lovely speaking to you in this morning.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, honey, it's always good to see you. I hope your bug bites go away. My
Oh,
God.
I can't
Yeah.
stand this. I'm opening up. This is
I know. You must have the right blood type.
well, I guess so. I think I'm old. No, I think I am old. I'm old. You know, they took my pistol from it. That was with till 2022.
I know.
I'm not interested in it. For the same reason my niece got one because her husband had it. He had a permit, so she had to get one too. And it was such a nice picture.
I know.
Just to have it, it was good identification. That's
I don't know.
the only reason I wanted
That was
it.
really-
That was ridiculous. Lovely to see you.
That's fine. I can handle that. I'm not gonna hurt her at all. And I'm not saying her opinion isn't valid, but there's like a big picture. And she's right. I have not been here. Doesn't mean Mel doesn't call me all the time. You know, like in the morning, I'm like, just don't drink anymore. Smoke some weed, chill. Like, I got something to do. Like, you know, like,
You
and,
won't use it. You won't smoke weed.
yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Which is the way it gets something. There's nothing healthy. It's like I'm with you. I don't think there's anything healthy from this. So long.
Cut the cord, cut the cord, cut the
Cut the
cord.
cord, get it done.
And I mean, I didn't get any vibes like there was with him. I don't know why she wants there to be. That's the difference between us. She would like there to be.
It's just like a melting into everything. It's like, wow, I have sex. It's like,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why he's like, oh, I don't want to go anywhere to the mass house. Yeah, no shit.
every day.
I don't know why he's not sectioning. He can't take care of himself. I know. I mean, I'm sorry, but like, I'm not the person to say this about like lightly about the sectioning, but I've been feeling this way for weeks when he calls me drunk at 9 a.m.
Not like, you know,
I don't want to have a cops here again, man. You gotta like,
I don't want to.
yeah, he's gotta go willingly. It's just like, there's times when he's like agreeable, but it's like not the right time. It's always like a Sunday and shit. And plus, you know, so there's beds open, like it's a hard thing. But yeah, I don't think that this situation is healthy for anything. I mean, I don't know what you guys' plans are. I barely have plans for my own fucking life, man. Like,
I'll be on a boat.
where's she going?
You know, she can follow or not, but like last night, I was like, yeah, what's going on right now is not good. Stay here, because lately, it's like, like Bush does is, I mean, Bush wants about that. You should think it's okay to like 3 months. Something like 3 times. Over. Yeah, see?
She needs to get away.
Be a little studio.
Or just have her own place. If she can go retreat to. That isn't, it's like kind of like I have, you know, like, yeah, I'm gonna drive by a friend, I come by when I can, but do my own fucking thing, it's functional as I am. You know, their own place to be, like, I noticed that with that, I noticed that past couple of weeks, you like asking the shows that drive for like 2 hours, be there, which is really tough. You know, like, and that's my,
Ooh, like awesome.
yeah, well, I mean, fuck them, right? But it doesn't matter. It's just like, it's very, it's a little different than how she has been, I guess. You know, like I try to talk to her about it, but it's not like in that way, but just like, you know, how you doing, how things, you know, really. I don't know how to offer her help because I don't know what she needs.
Hello.
Hello.
There's a little black bag now. Is it? How can I carry this?
That's not it.
That's not it. He
He's
said,
talking
on
about
the back
Spillback.
porch. I think I see it here.
It's got a whole bag full of medication or something.
Here, is this it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know, like, what she needs. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not, like, there's only so much I can do for anybody. But, you know, like, I don't know the driver's license. Nothing much of it, but, I mean, I don't think that there's going to have to be some sort of long-term, or at least short-term planning for different situations. You know, I'm lucky that I have a cheap enough place. And whatever, it's fine. But she can always go to her parents for a little while, even though it sucks.
Yeah. I know. I told her that. I told her that it's not last night. I'm just trying to sleep.
Yeah. I'm gonna head home and I gotta promote my show and shit.
Okay. Good one. Thank you.
Taking the big vodka.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll leave a little vodka.
Absolutely.
Not really fucking enough. But it might be, what I take might be enough to get with. We'll see. I've got my own problems to deal with.
I hear you.
But I'll be around. I mean, I got a therapy in the morning, then I got to unload a food truck. But I think it's going to be a tropical storm tomorrow.
Yeah.
But,
That's what they're saying.
yeah, which, I don't know. I've never freaked out about tropical storms.
Don't worry about
They're not. Like, it's like, what? Okay, some trees.
Stay away from it, please.
Yeah, just don't drive under the trees, whatever. It'll be fine. But I am going to do, I have all this, like, fucking State House votes. We're doing the State of the State House episode.
Inside.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of idiots.
I know, right? Oh my god! And then with these vote, they actually released a ton more votes than they usually do, like transparency-wise. So we have all this shit to go through. So that will be fun. Rod Weber's in love with me. That's weird, but we'll get over it.
Yep.
And you know, there's no jobs. All my coworkers have been looking for jobs, and I'm asking them to find anything. They're like, nope. I'm like, all right, good thing I still got $4,000 in the bank.
I know, right?
I actually am not collecting until they pass the next bill to give us extra money each week.
We're talking about not 200 a week.
Extra 200?
No, 200.
Well, I would be getting 351 anyway, so it'd be 200 extra.
Well, that's good.
That's no good for me. But I'm not collecting a week where I only get 350. If next week I get 550, so I just didn't collect this week, so I can save my weeks for the good stuff. I'm gonna milk this system.
Smart. Do it. Why not?
Yeah, as long as I can. know. It sucks that she doesn't have a phone either. And your phone doesn't work?
So you call me.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes your phone works.
I put a new screen on the phone that you gave.
Yeah, that one was kind of,
Still just one.
yeah, sorry.
She got a brand new, less than 6 months old Apple iPhone from Vancouver. And she immediately lost it.
No iCloud on it, like, find my phone.
No.
She keeps a fucking phone.
Yeah. She needs to be over.
Well, she doesn't listen. Which I don't, you know what? Neither do I. So, I'm not gonna, I don't, like, I love Jarvis. I didn't mean to offend her with that whole statement stuff. This isn't a radio show. It's just.
No, I know that. I know that. Right? There's no problem here. I think it was.
Yeah, yeah.
She's just needs there.
Okay, that's fine. I do that too.
Yeah.
So, try to manage it.
Yep.
All right, well, take it easy, man.
I'll walk you out to the street.
All right. Yeah, I think he's here. Or almost here. Believe it or not, they're starting to come back from around.
Hans Ulrich was Germany's most decorated World War II ace. In fact, he was the sole recipient of Germany's highest gallantry award, the Knight's Cross with golden hoop leaves, swords, and diamonds, equating to an astounding 5 Knight's Crosses. And he achieved this in the unlikeliest of aircraft, the Junkers Ju-87 Stuka. The Stuka 9-bomber became infamous from the German attack on France and the Low Countries in 1940, making precision attacks on ground targets and harrying refugee camps, providing the airborne artillery necessary for the success of the new German method of fighting called blitzkrieg. During the Battle of Britain, Stukas bombed Britain's radar stations, but also felt easy to ignore Air Force Spitfires and Hurricanes. Vulnerable to modern fighters, the Stukas used the life on the eastern front, becoming a formidable tank buster and anti-ship aircraft. Chalked up 51 aerial victories in various types of aircraft, making him a ace many times over. But it was his ground kills, the Stuka, that were incredible. 519 tanks were destroyed, 150 artillery guns, and even the battleship and the cruiser sunk, along with 17 landing craft and 800 vehicles of all types. Rudel was also political, a devout National Socialist to the end of his days, and a favourite of Hitler's. In February 1945, Colonel Rudel was badly wounded in the right foot, and his leg was later amputated below the knee. But though his wound did not properly heal, he returned to fly on the 25th of March 1955. He even met his hero Hitler one last time on the 19th of April in Charleroi. Rudel fought on until the evening, knocking out the further 26 Soviet tanks. But early on the 8th of May, Rudel learned that the German armed forces had surrendered. He had no intention of surrendering himself to the Soviets, and instead decided to fly to the Americans and surrender, along with his remaining pilots. Hasty preparations were made to evacuate the Luftwaffe base at Komarowce in Prague, in Czechoslovakia. Enough fuel remained to reach the US Air Base in Kinsey, home to the 405th Fighter Group of the US 9th Air Force. 3 Junkers 87 Stukas were available. Rudel flying his famous Ju-87 G2 cannon turret, with a equipped with a 37mm cannon under each wing, along with 4 Fokker 190 fighter bombers. Rudel had another good reason to go to the Iraqis. His right side was still small and weak. The Americans were treating through him. Gathered together, the air crew and ground crew gave them a short speech, thanking them for their loyalty and courage. He made farewell to the ground personnel, who gave rest in trucks, where the flight of Stukas and 190s prepared to leave. Rudel radioed the American 19th Tactical Air Command, telling them that he would be company. The US command command gave the order for anti-aircraft units not to engage approaching both other aircraft. But, importantly, this information failed to be received by the US base in Kinsey. The 2,500 men of the 405th Fighter Group lined up in parade formation on the field, awaiting the flyover by their aircraft to mark the evening. They were about to receive the completely different kind of flyover that no one had anticipated. The 405th 75 B-47 Thunderbolts, unarmed, were not on the field. They were 15 miles away, falling up the bypass when Brutal's front suddenly appeared ahead. The unmistakable shape of the Stukas and 190s caused an enormous smile among the US personnel. Everyone listened to all the stand still, many fearing that the Germans were about to launch some kind of last-ditch attack on the airfield. Brutal was determined to preserve the honor of his unit. His pilots treated the crash land and Stukas and 190s with the US airfield, so that the planes could not be taken to prizes by the enemy. The first aircraft, the Stuka flown by Brutal, deliberately ran off the end of the runway, tipping over on the soft soil. Two Stukas and two 190s successfully ground moved and collapsed their landing gear. The 190s, single-seat fighters, each carrying passengers stuffed into a small runway space. One 190 landed perfectly and was not wrecked. When the passenger climbed out, it was a woman. The Stukas were also overloaded, each carrying 3 people. In total, 6 of the 7 German planes that crashed, and 21 people emerged to surrender. Rudolph's Stuka came to rest and he was soon confronted by an American launching a Colt 45 pistol at him. He opened the canopy, but the American tried to snatch Rudolph's legs cross from around his throat. Rudolph pushed it away and closed the canopy, only opening it again when the senior US officer arrived. Speaking English, Rudolph identified himself. Turning to the 2,500 Americans still standing on parade, Rudolph thanked the US officer for ordering the review, not realizing that it was not in his honor. Limping along on crutches, Rudolph found the front rank of Americans on his way to the base aid station, putting on quite a show. The intact Fokker 190, which had landed with a woman passenger, was actually Rudolph's personal plane, and they had flown fighter sorties in the latter part of the war. He gave US pilots a tour of the aircraft, which was later test flown by American top guns on the base. Luckily for Rudolph and his men, the Americans refused to hand them over to the Soviets. Rudolph entered US captivity as a high-profile prisoner of war and was released in April 1946. In 1948, he went to Argentina via one of the infamous Black Lines announcing war criminals using a fake Red Cross passport in the name of illegal bribery. Although not a war criminal, nonetheless remained a devout Nazi and actively helped actual war criminals to evade justice in Argentina and Paraguay, amongst many other places. He became valuable for my SS Hauptstadt Führer Dr. Josef Greenwood, helping to move Dr. Greenwood to Brazil, and was a close friend of Argentine President Juan Perón and Paraguayan dictator General Jose Estrada. He was also a military advisor and arms leader for the Bolivia on the initiative regime in Chile and General Stroessner, and acted as a foreign representative for many West German companies, including Siemens, British Net, Fokker and Norway. He even consulted on the development of the American A-10 Thunderbolt tank buster aircraft. Through Rudolph, the CIA contacted many business and diplomatic officers in South America, both espionage purposes and technical methods. And Rudolph was also in contact with former SS commanders. Rudolph returned to West Germany.
A good solution to what? Yeah, I want to sleep peacefully. Yeah. Because if I don't, then it have a negative impact on it.
Who else have you told getting the
What are you talking about?
Who else have you told? Kidding.
No one.
No one. Told no.
Why would I? What is the benefit of that?
No, it's good. I don't know. What is it?
I don't see a
Supposed to be
benefit.
said Lauren.
What about Lauren? You don't trust Lauren?
You don't trust lying above not lying? I mean, you don't trust
You
not
wanna-
lying above lying?
You're talking about lying to Mel about whether or not Michelle wants him in the future?
I'm not lying.
I wasn't there.
Yeah,
I didn't
exactly.
hear it.
Yeah, and I wish you would
I'm
stay.
sympathetic. It wasn't taped.
Go out with Lauren. I'm just saying it and you're saying you want it or whatever. You're going to tell her.
I don't think she should be swinging at anybody.
Night. Yeah,
What?
you tell her, you tell my hands, you're saying, hey, I'm guilty. You're saying like that. No.
I talked to Gilbert. I talked to her about Gilbert.
Oh, I have a boat, and you can come live on it, or whoever can.
I didn't do that.
And by the way, Jarvis hitting me, and I just want to sleep.
Yeah, you are. I just want to sleep.
Who else are you saying?
No one. There's no reason to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Everyone's going to see.
What do you mean?
There could be someone better sleeping.
Who, Lauren? You're a maniac. Why are you getting violent? Why are you getting violent with Gabby? I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. Why are you lying?
Why are you standing there eavesdropping?
Why are you lying?
Why are you eavesdropping? I'm not lying.
Yeah, you're lying.
What am I lying about? Tell me what I'm lying about so I can better.
You said you didn't do it, and then I said, no, you did. And you said, why are you doing something? So you're lying. And
You need to take
why are
it
you
easy.
lying?
You need to take it easy.
Why are you lying?
Lauren loves you. Lauren doesn't have a fucking problem with you.
I don't think it's lying. I don't think it's lying.
I don't know why you're ready to burn bridges.
I'm ready to burn both. I'm ready to burn. Yeah.
So the third floor is comfortable. There's no one up there to bother you. You have to make your own decisions, Darby. You believe in Cabby or you don't.
He's happy. Probably not here. Probably not fucking lying. First off, right now, lying about what Kathy fucking said. So it's like I can never, what can I know?
You can know the truth.
Eavesdrop. Yeah, if I eavesdrop, I can know the truth. If I ask about it, I'll know the lie.
Why would
now
you-
we're in between. So what is it? Why are you telling me Lauren that I'm thinking and that you just want to sleep and that you probably both?
That's the truth. That's all I want to do is sleep. She said, what are you going to do? I said, oh, yeah, I'll be in Newton. You know? You come with me or not. Period, the end.
Why
It's up
are
to
you
you.
trying like
Because you are. You're a fucking maniac.
Yeah, what's it about? Like, you don't fucking know what it's about. I haven't talked to
I'm not the
anybody
enemy
about
here.
this shit.
I'm not the
So
enemy
you
here.
know you're not the friend. You're fucking
I'm just
using
the next.
it.
I'm just the next
You're
person.
just a user.
I'm just the next person to have a. I'm just the next person to have a
Right.
problem with. You know.
I'm a problem. You didn't kill my hamster. You didn't like wait.
I didn't kill your
Like, I'm
hamster.
a chill person.
You
I
are.
can deal with a lot.
You always have
It's
been.
bullshit for you to go around and act like, why is Darby so upset? I'm upset about one thing. I'm not upset about you. I'm not upset about Mel. I'm able to deal with all this shit. I'm upset about one thing. I'm upset. And you're trying to fake me to a maniac, to my fake best friend?
She's your best friend. No.
No, she's not my fucking best
I
friend.
didn't call her your best friend. I thought I was your best friend.
You're not, and then, so, yeah, and so what's the direction? That's saying that.
Every time Lauren's here, you think there's something up. Lauren doesn't want anything to do with me. I don't want anything to do with Lauren.
It's not about that. That's not what
It
I'm
is.
talking about.
That's what it's
not what I'm
about.
talking about. You can't answer any questions directly.
What is your question?
Why are you saying that? Why is it?
Why am I
is the
saying
one
what?
person in the world that you told that Jarvis is abusing
Yeah, you do.
Why?
You're abusive
Why
when
is
you
Lauren the
drunk.
person that you told that? Yeah. Without any context. Why?
Without any context. We need to chill the fuck out. And I think you're wrong. I think that Lauren is right in this. I think you're wrong.
About what?
There's no hope. Leave Lederman to heal and work on himself. He doesn't have. Hey, I'm trying to explain to you what I was talking about. Lederman.
That's not what you're talking about.
You're talking about
Telling
false
Lauren
dreams.
that
False
I'm
dreams.
no, I'm
false
talking
hope.
about telling Lauren that I hate you, that I like get violent.
Yeah, you
Why
have.
are you so why are you telling Lauren that?
You have.
Why are you telling Lauren that?
I don't know. I don't know. You shouldn't be doing any of that, though.
Yeah. I mean, you should be sweet. Yeah.
You should be sweet.
I think that you should.
That's ridiculous, and it has been just since day one.
It's not. It's like very fun. It's like there's no reason Lauren that I'm.
Why do you care if Lauren knows?
Why do you have to tell Lauren if nobody wants?
Why would I tell anyone else?
Why would you tell anyone? Why would you tell Lauren? I'm back outside.
Yeah.
When I'm not there, why
You
would
run
you
away.
do it?
You run away.
It's like
Can't handle.
it's easy. It's like you might have a good answer for that, but you don't.
There's no
Or
answer
else you
for
wouldn't.
that.
So you don't know. So the real answer.
I'm sorry. Wait a
is
minute. I didn't
because
say
you
that.
get
I didn't
better.
say that. I didn't say that.
Okay, so what's the answer?
You said real reason. I don't know. I know. Yeah. You shouldn't do that. Don't do it again. And get over yourself. Oh, and on top of all that, you should leave Mel to heal on his own. Because when you prop him up with false hope, it's not productive. You can't take it. You can take it. You could be a Mel Lederman right now and handle this drama. He can't. He doesn't have the constitution for it. It's telling him that, like, there's a hope, when really you have two toxic personalities, they can't be together. Huh?
Who is it?
It's him. You want to talk to him? He's going to start calling. I don't need the controversy. I don't need the fighting. I don't need the bullshit. I really don't. I don't need it from you. I don't need it from anyone else. You can save your bullshit for yourself. Okay. It's like you say, I'm only here because of Gillian. It makes me feel terrible. And that was supposed to hurt. That was your intention. Hurt. Yeah, I think it's hurtful. Meanwhile, I love you. I like Jarvie. Jarvie's what I like, But you want to have these.
It's right there. Oh, it's right.
I was right there with you. To what?
Lost.
To what? fucking hands to yourself, Jarvis. Don't do that crazy shit. Gilby? You think I took out Gilby for support? Yeah, and it's like with Gilby, it's like the worst case scenario where, you know, there was intent. You know, there's never any intent. You know? You gotta figure out what you want to do. You probably heard that part of the conversation. You gotta figure out what you want to do and where you feel best. It's not with me, you should be more honest. You have to be honest about what you want. I'm more interested in what you want to do to be happy than you necessarily being with me. I'd rather you just happy. But who the fuck knows? I'm tired of bullshit though, I'll tell you that. I don't need it. And you're pretty upset and nasty with her. I don't think that's fair, but that just seems to be your MO. You upset with someone, you tell them to fuck themselves half a dozen times, and then you storm off. That's Jarvie Town. That's how Jarvie deals with problems. You're this, you're that, point a finger, and then you walk away.
Friend, anyone who's ever known me would say that. You'll say that about me. Nobody else would. So,
Yeah, that is what it is. The truth is only good for you, right? You think you have possession of the truth, whatever that is.
I don't.
You need to fucking worry about yourself more. And worry about what you want to do, and what your schedule is going to be, and what you hope to accomplish with the time you have available. You know, look at Lauren. She's got to do the same thing. She can't even articulate what she wants. Angry and alone. There's another girl angry and alone because she can't articulate what she wants. You could be rambling at the table in the front room right now. Come out here to talk shit to me? That's fine. Well, I'll go for a nice bike ride by myself. Unless you want some exercise. They're coming down.
come down. Honest, you know, like,
In your opinion, honest, yep, is relative to the person that thinks that they're being honest. What are we talking about right now? Also, dysfunction? What do you want to talk about? Hitting people, why that isn't okay? Who taught you that was okay is my question. Who taught you that that was an acceptable response to fear, insecurity, and self-loathing? You punch yourself over the hamster that died in the car? You kick yourself over things? No, you kicked me over it. It's my fault. You hide from the question with some tears? Why don't you give me an answer?
ambiguity of it. It's my fault. Yeah, I do. Yeah, there is no one to blame. I don't blame you. I blame myself. I blame myself for that. I blame myself for this. I'm only sorry because I love you, and I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be leaving you. It's so hard.
So you love me after all, and it's not just that you're here because of guilty, as you said 3 times now. Three different times now you say it's because
Why
of
would I
guilty.
be here for guilty?
Oh, you say you're here just because of guilty. It's nothing to do with me. You don't tell me about how you're here with me. You tell me that you're here because of guilty.
Why else would I have told you that? Why would I be here? Are you kidding?
You don't seem to know sometimes. I don't have a problem with saying that I love you very much. And I think everything of you. You know. But, it's a one-sided conversation. What? What about Lauren? You're so touchy on Lauren for some reason. You know? She's just the next girl. Could have just as easily been Lauren. Lauren paid me more money. I spent more time with Lauren. Talked to Lauren more than you, initially. You know. I was just trying to get any bit of your time, any minute of your time that I could. You know. And I didn't have any fucking problems talking to Lauren and hanging out with Lauren. While Jarvie was still on the land, doing her thing, being independent. Not giving a fuck about any fella. Certainly not me. I feel blessed and have for a long time that I just wake up and I see you. I love you so much. But it doesn't seem to mean much to me, does it? It's like we're just here passing time or something. And then every chance you can beat up on me, you do. Yeah. It is. I've fallen to such a point in your eyes that you think it'd be acceptable to raise a hand. How's that for a reversal of the norm? You do it over and over. You're sorry all of a sudden? Why? Because Lauren knows?
I already told you. I'm
Lauren
sorry.
knows you're sorry?
I told you since I'm sorry. I told you.
You've never said sorry before.
Yes,
Not once.
I have.
No, you haven't. Not once have you said sorry or apologized for that. It's monstrous. You think you can go beat up on other people? What the fuck is wrong with you? You should act normal. Act like Jarvie. Hello.
What about the eggs that are left in the dish?
We'll leave them in the dish for now.
Leave them on the stove?
Leave them, yeah, because Jarvie's on top of that.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Okay, I'm going up to watch television.
Okay. I think we can get past this. But there wouldn't be any feature in it. There's hardly a feature in it. You can choose to see me in the future or not. It's a free country. I don't own you. You're not my property. You know, I love you very much, but, you know, if you think you can carry on how you've been carrying on, you're fucking wrong. That's not going to carry on. And this whole thing about Gildy being hung up on it, it's terrible. The whole Gildy thing is terrible, but you can swap Gildy with any other kind of issue in the world. And then you can think about, well, if I'm going to be so rigid, I do care. Can what? Swap the issue?
With any situation.
Well, I'm just trying to justify hitting someone. I would need a better reason than a
Why are you
hamster.
out here telling me about that?
Why weren't you out here with us?
Why wasn't I out here when you brought it up?
Why weren't you
Why are
out
you
here with
bringing it
us?
outside of me? Why are you saying, oh, and the
It's on my mind. I shouldn't.
Outside?
Well, what the fuck? Why am I bringing it outside of you? I think that you should relax. I don't think it's acceptable. I don't think it's okay.
My great friend, and she's going to help you with the issue. It's not
She
bad.
told me she was your best friend.
You really care?
That's your best friend, Lauren.
Not really.
Not really.
Then it's like, they don't really matter to you.
You're out to burn bridges. You don't want to deal with her anymore. Fuck Lauren, right? Fuck Lauren. You're going to discard her because she doesn't share your delusion, and Mel and Michelle get back together someday.
I'm not.
She's right. You were wrong.
I'm not adding on to what was said. I will tell Mel what was said. I'm not adding on to it. I'll tell him what happened. I wish we had the fucking tape. She took the tape, and there'd be the tape. And it wouldn't
Why do you leave it up to her?
on. Exactly. Every time I trust anyone, like when I trust you, I get fucking. And that's why I can't live my own life, my own world. And it's like, that's what you're suggesting.
That's what you have to do.
You and Lauren are social people. Yeah.
If you have to, because if you go into
and I
your,
gotta live in my own
I didn't
world,
say that.
You know what?
You can live in whatever world you want to live in.
I think that you all should go on with your social lives.
Yeah, you've been saying that for a long time.
And do it. And I'll go back to it without my
Being Jarvie.
answer.
Yeah, without.
I used to have a person that also lives an isolated, by choice life.
He never had a choice in his life. He never had a fucking choice in his life. He was captive since he was born. Now he's free. Free. He can come back today. He can come back right now. Not equivalent. It's not. It's not. Because Gilby wasn't taken from you by anyone. I disagree. Yeah, I would, because I didn't take him from you. That's right.
I care about you.
And I care about you too. You want to be hurtful. How hurtful do you want to be?
I'm not trying.
Really? Well, you should know that bringing them up in irrelevant situations that don't have any bearing on it by being irrelevant is hurtful. Me too.